Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
I ain't beginning high. Well, maybe a little, baby. I don't want to lie. I know when you text me, girl, I don't always reply. I know. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. Okay, let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Man. What are we talking about today? All right, well, first off, we're going to start off with this, man. How about this? We're going to start off with this. Where are we at with it? Hold on. We're going to talk about Natalie Nakase. Congratulations to Natalie Nakase. Wait, hold on. Let me get pronunciation right. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get pronunciation correct. Natalie Nakase. Let me see. All right.
Interesting year it's been for the WNBA MVP race. Asia Wilson stormed back to become the minus 700 favorite. That's after being as long as 100-1 before the Aces 15-game winning streak that'll be put to the test tonight. The odds say this isn't close, but voters on Talking Tuesday differently. Entering the final day of play, only the 1, 4, and 5 seeds have been clinched. That leaves 5 seeds up for grabs, hinging on the results of that Aces Valkyries games that are going down tonight. The Valkyries, they've already become the first WNBA expansion franchise to make the playoffs in its inaugural season. Tonight, we find out if they're going to be the 6th seed, which would be the case if they win, or if they drop to the 8th seed. So let's talk about it with the head coach of the Valkyries, Natalie Nakase. Natalie, thank you so much for stopping by the
Nakase. Congratulations to Golden State Valkyries coach Natalie Nakase, the 2025 State Street Investment and Management SPY WNBA Coach of the Year. Yay! The expansion franchise, first-year head coach. She might probably be the first Asian American coach to do it as well. Golden State Valkyries head coach Natalie Nakase has been named the 2025 State Street Investment Management SPY WNBA Coach of the Year. That was nice how they did it. They said, let's talk about the playoffs with Golden State coach Natalie Nakase. And then in the middle of it, they said, you're the coach of the year. That's pretty cute. Shout out to Malika Andrews, man. SPY WNBA Coach of the Year, the WNBA announced yesterday. She has earned the honor for in her first season as a WNBA head coach. Nakase received 53 of 72 votes from a national panel of sports writers and broadcasters. Atlanta Dream head coach Carl Semesco finished second with 15 votes. Las Vegas Aces head coach Becky Hammond and Minnesota Lynx coach Cheryl Reeve tied third place with 2 votes each. When Nakase leading the way, Golden State set the WNBA record for victories by an expansion team in its first season with 23. The Valkyries, 23-21, also became the first team to qualify for the WNBA playoffs presented by Google in its inaugural season. I didn't know that Google was sponsoring the playoffs. After a 2-5 start to the season, Golden State won 7 of the next 9 games. The 7-2 stretch led to Nakase being honored as the WNBA Coach of the Month for June as the Valkyries competed for a playoff spot in the final weeks of the season. Nakase guided them to winning streaks of 4 games from August 9th to the 15th and 5 games from August 24th to the September 4th. Under Nakase, the Valkyries held opponents to league lows 76.3 points per game and 40.5% shooting from the field. On offense, Golden State made a WNBA high 9.73 pointers per game. Among Valkyries players, guard Veronica Burton won the 2025 WNBA Most Improved Player, and forward Kayla Thornton was selected to the AT&T WNBA All-Star Game for the first time. Nakase was hired as the Valkyries head coach in October 2024 after serving as 3 seasons as an Aces assistant coach. She helped Las Vegas win back-to-back WNBA championships in 2022 and 2023. Before her stint with the Aces, Nakase spent 10 seasons with the Los Angeles Clippers, finishing her tenure as an assistant coach. Below are the voting results for the 2025 State Street Investment Management SPY WNBA Coach of the Year Award and a list of past recipients. Voting results of the 2025 State Street Investment SPY WNBA Coach of the Year Award. And it was Nakase, You see Carl Smesco, Becky Hammond, and Cheryl Reeve. In the past, it was Van Chancellor, Michael Cooper, Dan Hughes, Marion Stanley, Bill Lambier, Susie McConnell, John Weisnott, Mike Thibault, Dan Hughes, Mike Thibault, Mariner Metters, the Dream former head coach, Brian Agler, Cheryl Reeve, Carla Ross, Mike Thibault, Sandy Brandello, Bill Lambier, Cheryl Reeve, Kurt Miller, Nikki Collin, shout out to Nikki Collin, bro, James Wade, Cheryl Reeve, Kurt Miller, Becky Hammond, Stephanie White, Cheryl Reeve, and now Natalie Nakase. Congratulations to Natalie Nakase. I think that team, Golden State Valkyries, are the best expansion team in the history of sports. That's why I personally feel like, so definitely shout out to Natalie Nakase. And we're about to get into it. I'm about to put some Vaseline on my lips, and we're gonna get into the stuff, the Jimmy Kimmel, the and the David information that everybody's been talking about. All right, give me a second. All right, bet. I think yesterday also interesting thing that happened. We could bring that up here. Was the Epstein stuff, like the dude getting pressed about Epstein? Let me see. I'll play that junk right now. Man, we're getting into this whole Jimmy Kimmel situation and things of that nature. Where is it? I need the September 17th joint though. I see some other ones, but I need the September 17th. Epstein president. Hold on. I hope everybody's having a sensational morning. Make it incredible Thursday. And let's end the week off strong, man. Let's end the week off strong. I have tomorrow off, so this Thursday is the end of my week, what I mean? Things of that sort, what I'm saying? Now I'm talking about I ain't gonna lie though. Okay. We're just gonna move to Jimmy Kimmel. Unless I should shout out Jasmine Crockett for the little clapback she did. She said you're the most unqualified FBI agent ever. Nah. I guess I said it right there. Ain't no need to put copyright at risk. Let's get into it, man. We're gonna go Jimmy Kimmel, bro. But that is what was said. She told Patel, "You're the most unqualified FBI agent," and he was like, "What the heck?" He said, "That's false." And she said, "I'm not stating an opinion. These are facts." I was like, "Gosh, Lee, then. All right, then, Mel. Tell us how you really feel, then, huh?" Jimmy Kimmel told a joke, and they got their panties in a bunch. That's what happened. Jimmy Kimmel. Let me tell you the joke that Jimmy Kimmel told. This is from MSNBC. I try to go to Fox News. Y'all know I try to go to Fox News on stuff like this. However, Fox News' story on it included like 3 other stories in the story, so I didn't do that. The joke was, I'm not playing it for copyright reasons. I don't even want to chance it with Disney. Disney Channel will get you. Walt Disney will come out of the block of ice himself, and he will walk to Google and strike down your channel. So what happened was Jimmy Kimmel went up there and he played the clip of Trump's pressure the day after that Charlie Kirk passed away, right? So they're asking him out there, they're saying, "How are you feeling after losing, kind of like a good friend like Charlie Kirk?" And he said, "Good." And he said, "But we're making so much progression, including over here. We're building this thing, and that should be completed in a few weeks, and we're just getting that done." And then Jimmy Kimmel said, Donald Trump's at the 4th stage of grief, which is already so important, which is construction. And everybody laughed. And that was kind of it. That was the joke. And for that, he got pulled off the air. Yeah. Got pulled off the air. So Jimmy Kimmel pulled off the air over Charlie Kirk comments, ABC announces. And here we go. I'm gonna go with the one from NBC News by Aram Salam. Jimmy Kimmel's late night show, the Jimmy Kimmel Live, will be taken off the air indefinitely, quote unquote, after remarks he made on Monday after killing the conservative influencer Charlie Kirk. ABC announced on Wednesday evening, quote unquote, we've hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who unalived Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and everything they do is to score political points from it. Oh, so that's what. That's not even a joke though. Kimmel went on to criticize President Donald Trump's reaction to the news of Kirk's passing away after he played a clip where Trump responded to a question about Kirk talking about the new White House ballroom. Shortly after ABC's announcement, Andrew Alford, the president of Nexstar Media, one of the country's largest TV station owners, said that it will stop airing the show after Kimmel's comments. In a statement, he wrote, quote unquote, Mr. Kimmel's comments about the unaliving of Mr. Kirk are offensive and insensitive at a critical time in our nation political discourse, and we do not believe they reflect the spectrum of opinions, views, or values of local communities in which we are located. Kimmel's remarks also drew condemnation from the Federal Communications Commission Chair Brandon Carr, who said, quote unquote, it appears to be an action by Jimmy Kimmel to play into the narrative that this is somehow a MAGA or Republican motivated person. That's great. That's great. What in the world? He added, what people don't understand is that the broadcasters, they have the license granted to us by the FCC, and that comes with an obligation to operate in the public interest. Carr issued a stark warning to the network when we see stuff like this. Look, we can do it the easy way or the hard way. Huh? That sounds like the mob. Why are you guys talking like the mob to Jimmy Kimmel over a joke? Jimmy Kimmel, a comedian, told a joke. And now you guys are threatening him like the mob. In America, these companies can find ways to change conduct on Kimmel, or there's going to be additional work for the FCC ahead. Carr applauded Nexstar's decision to pull Kimmel's show, saying, quote unquote, I want to thank Nexstar for doing the right thing. Local broadcasters have an obligation to serve the public interest. While this might be an unprecedented decision, it's important for broadcasters to push back on Disney programming that they determine falls short of community values. ABC did not immediately reply to MSNBC's request for comment. Trump took to his own social media platform, Truth Social, to share his thoughts on the news in writing. Quote unquote, great news for America. The ratings challenge Jimmy Kimmel show is, in all caps, canceled. That is not the case. Congratulations to ABC for finally having the courage to do what had to be done. Kimmel had, all caps, zero talent. Also not true. And worse ratings than ever, Colbert, if that's possible. Let me see. Jimmy Kimmel late night ratings. All right, let me see. Did the job. That's 10 hours ago. Here we go. Q2, we're looking at the ratings. Hold on, a little time. Jimmy Kimmel right here, average views 6.95. It was -3 over the last quarter. Let me see. Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, here it is right here. I'm tweaking. It looks like he has better ratings. It looked like he had better ratings than Buddy. 5.7 in the demo. Let me see right here. He had worse ratings right here than Stephen Colbert in the last quarter, in that last part. But then on the other side, he had better ratings than Colbert. Anyways, I think he kind of just ran with it. That's the point. And worse ratings than even Colbert, if that's possible. Though there has been no announcement by ABC that has canceled Jimmy Kimmel Live. Trump also called cancellations for other late night shows like NBC's The Tonight Show featuring Jimmy Fallon, The Late Night Show with Seth Meyers. CBS canceled The Late Show with Stephen Colbert in July. Okay. Political satire, political comedy is something that is essential and a staple of late night television. And it's how some people get their news. They get their news through the form of humor through late night television. So to get rid of these folks for telling jokes, you have to be charming soft. So Donald Trump, you're charming soft. Nexstar, you're charming soft. FCC, y'all tweaking. I ain't gonna hold you. All y'all tweaking, bro. And I'm saying this stuff. Let me also say I love my job. I appreciate my job. And I just think comedians should be able to tell jokes, bro. That's it. I just think comedians should be able to tell jokes online. The Karen woman from the columnist from Washington Post, she got fired for quoting Charlie Kirk. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. Like, why is everybody suddenly so uptight about every single thing? Like, that you guys literally complained about this exact thing on the other side when it was like left people complaining about certain topics and everything, right? Like, it was like, man, the cancel culture is killing everything. Cancel culture is killing competitiveness in sports. Cancel culture's everything's too woke now. Like, kneeling before the national anthem, we came to watch football. Leave politics out of sports. And now, like, if you don't put your hand over your heart for the honoring of Charlie Kirk at your sports game, then you're considered, you know what I'm saying? And you cut, you're like, it's just crazy. This is crazy. And I know that hasn't happened. I'm just giving like an extreme example of like the way that you guys are acting right now. It's like the proverbial hand over heart if you're not quiet for the Charlie Kirk moment of silence, bro. It's insane. That is insane. Let comedians tell jokes. Let columnists who write opinions for a living have an opinion, especially if opinion is based on fact and based on things that have happened and was a direct quote. She quoted this man and she got fired. Jimmy Kimmel told a joke using a shot from the president himself, and his show got put on ice. What are we doing? I don't know if we should be talking about Charlie Kirk because they might just cancel you for talking about this, LOL. This is what I'm talking about. Why has everybody got to be scared to just talk what everybody is saying? Everybody's saying this is water cooler talk. But if you say it on camera, you get in trouble. If you say it on the record, you get in trouble. That's crazy. And also, let me say this. Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. You know what I'm saying? His family, prayers up to his family. You know what I mean? No one should have to watch their father, their husband, their partner, their love, their friend go out like that in front of so many people. Nobody deserves that. Okay? I'll say that. And also, I appreciate my job. I'm very thankful for my job, and I understand the platform that comes with it. And I understand I can't just say anything, right? So please, I just speaking up on the reaction that happened to Jimmy Kimmel and happened to the columnist at the Washington Post. That's it. That's the reason why I'm even live right now at 6:30 Central, is so I could go live before I have to go to work, because I prioritize work. I like going to work. I would like to have a job to continue to go to. Thank you very much. Now to the reaction. Here's the full statement from Nexstar. Oh, no. This is just the thing from Nexstar. Follow the money. Nexstar CEO praises the Trump administration as the local TV giant announces a $6.2 billion major with its rival. The initiatives being pursued by the Trump administration offer local broadcasters an opportunity to expand reach, level the playing field, and compete more effectively, Perry Sook said in a statement. And there it is. So they praised Trump. The initiatives pursued by the Trump administration offer local broadcasters the opportunity to expand the level playing field. So yeah, there it is right there. Follow the money. Give me my money. I told him, give me my money. Sage Steele has responded. She said, this is massive. Hand clap emoji, hand clap emoji, hand clap emoji. Now to give you guys background. Yes, this is Sage Steele, the former Sports Center anchor, the former ESPN anchor, the former NBA, the NBA Countdown anchor. What happened to that boy? You know that song, Sage? No. I know you didn't know it. It's a viral clip, just viral clip. She is a former Disney employee. I say all that to say that. So she's saying this is massive. Hand clap emoji, hand clap emoji, hand clap emoji. For a former employee at Disney, finally she's having the balls to stand up to woke culture and the radical left and Hollywood left. That's Sage Steele. And here's the thing right here. Same thing. Mr. Kimmel's comments about the unaliving of Mr. Kirk are offensive and insensitive at a critical time of national political discourse, and we do not believe they reflect the spectrum of opinions, views, and values of the local communities in which we are located, said Andrew Alford, president of Nexstar's Broadcasting Division. We read that one. Here's the other one. Continuing to give Mr. Kimmel a broadcast platform in the communities we serve is simply not in the public interest at the current time. We have made the difficult decision to preempt his show in an effort to let cooler heads prevail as we move towards the resumption of respectful, constructive dialogue. It's a comedy show. Do people not realize that they are dishonoring his legacy he fought for the First Amendment right by silencing people's voices? That is what Charles said. Right? We said, well, shouldn't... I like my job, bro. You the best, bro. Andre G was talking about this. He responded to something that Ebro said. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta reshare the screen. The audio left for the screen share. Yeah, I'll give it a second. Andre G was talking about this with Ebro. And he said this. This is exactly what I was talking about. What happened to Kimmel isn't some industry insider convo about metrics. This is about freedom of speech and looming authoritarianism. I'm baffled. And he said, I had a convo with someone who was telling me they didn't like how insulted people in the music industry can be and what's really going on in the world. Smart people with jobs don't spend enough time watching TV. They use social media to subscribe to quality infotainment and news. TV has been struggling. Kimmel's contract was set to expire next year, so he gets paid to sit at home. No biggie. Imagine missing the point so intensely about why this is a huge problem. Imagine being upset with what we've already warned you what was going to happen. Were you watching Kimmel each night? It's an attack on free speech. What you talking about, fam? Come on. He said the whole regime is that. We know what it is. Pivot. The world is changing. Don't fall for the rage bait. He's woke. Ebro is wired. Some cats crying payola never on the radio. If you could pay for it, then pay. Duh, just stupid. Oh, it's not. They bringing up his old stuff. Is it the FBI? Uh-oh. They talking about the payola. This is insider malpractice. Several things can be true. The networks can be itching to offload talent and cave into pressure, what is just an obvious pattern. Your audience should also hear that winter to autumn was a wave of network, university, and newspaper lawsuits and settlements. True, but I don't like the precedents it sets in terms of normalizing suppression of free expression. Let y'all tell it nothing is ever a big deal. It's not that deep, etc. Meanwhile, censorship is getting exponentially more aggressive for both public and private citizens. They're preparing to remove passports if you say something they don't like. But it's all, quote unquote, no biggie, I guess. Does this statement sounds like it's about ratings? That is. I don't think that's the point. The point is to stay in a radio, run information system in the spirit of white homogeny. No biggie for him personally, but this isn't a small thing. No biggie is an insane statement. So there it is. Let's go to the next thing about it. Oh, yeah. So not only did ABC take Jimmy Kimmel off the air indefinitely, right? This is what they also did for Friday. Today's Thursday. Here's Friday. ABC will air a special tribute to Charlie Kirk this Friday in Jimmy Kimmel's former time slot. What? They said, not only are we going to take you off the air for your woke political opinions, we're going to honor the man with the ultimate political... Oh, no. With the ultimate political opinion, Mr. Charlie Kirk. We're going to honor his dedication to free speech, regardless of the political climate in the face of criticism. Charlie Kirk, the courageous Charlie Kirk. We are going to honor his amazing legacy in your slot because your cowardly political discourse, your cowardly takes on political views in such a controversial, intense time in the United States of America. You say something reckless like that, we're going to honor the man that never said anything reckless. He was a perfect and essential and a quintessential American citizen, Charlie Kirk. If Christians were a sports team, Charlie Kirk would have been the star player. He was the best. And so, Jimmy Kimmel, while you're sitting out with your TV show out indefinitely, I want you to sit on the couch, turn on ABC at the time slot that you will usually be up there yapping about whatever, and Matt Damon. And I want you to learn what a true American citizen looks like. That's what I want you to do, Mr. Jimmy Kimmel. I want you to sit there and watch tribute to Charlie Kirk and learn what a true American citizen is. God bless America. Whoo! Oh, see, I'm getting myself in hot water. I gotta stop. We're gonna stick on Disney, bro. Camp Rock 3. The cast has been announced for Camp Rock 3, and if you look at the cast, it's the Jonas Brothers, the mom from Wizard of Waverly Place, and a bunch of children that I do not know. But this is the cast for Camp Rock 3, right? This is real. This is me presenting the cast of Camp Rock 3. It's got 18,000 reposts, 71,000 likes. Demi Lovato's tagged in it, but Demi Lovato's face is not on this thing. This has got 8.9 million views, but Demi Lovato's face is not on this thing. It's just the Jonas Brothers. So what the heck is going on? Why is Demi Lovato posted with this? And then who announced it? Another one, but make it camp. Good luck to the next class of campers, Camp Rock 3. Disney Plus, Disney Channel, Camp Rock movie. She shared it on her Instagram story. Why is Demi Lovato sharing it if she's not on the thing? Are we living an upside down? Man, you know what it is, bro. You know what it is. You know what it ain't. I just want to know, how is Disney gonna take off Jimmy Kimmel Show on the same day that it announces that it has Demi Lovato announce Camp Rock 3 without having Demi Lovato on? Like, what the heck? So you're just gonna be an executive producer? You're just gonna be a boss? I love everybody that want to be a boss and take the next step in their Hollywood careers and things of that sort. But goodness gracious, bro, like, we want to see you sing. We want to see you in front of the camera. This is real. This is me. This is exactly where I'm supposed to be. Gotta let the light shine on me. That's what we want to see. We want to see, baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's what we want to see. We want to see Demi Lovato sing. Demi Lovato can sing, bro. If y'all subscribe to the channel, if y'all follow the channel, everything like that, this is the road to 10K subs, by the way. You saw I randomly one day just started posting old Demi Lovato videos from like 2008 and was like, I'm giving Demi her flowers today. Demi Lovato is one of them vocally. Like, she rivals Ariana Grande vocally, for sure. Demi Lovato, one of them. And she was doing it on the Whitney stuff too. In her prime. You know what I'm saying? Went to rehab, bounced back, still made the biggest hit of her career. That's with the Disney Channel background. Demi Lovato is different. But why is Demi Lovato announcing Camp Rock 3 and embracing Camp Rock 3 when she's not on the Camp Rock 3 cast? What are we doing here, Disney Channel? What are we doing here, Disney Plus? Also, why are we still going with reboots and nostalgia after Buddy at the Emmys? No, what was that? The Oscars just went off on nostalgia and reboots. What reboot has worked, to be honest? In this new era of reboots, did Girl Meets World work? I don't know. I know that there was a few seasons of it. That's all I know about it. But I wasn't following it. I wasn't watching it. And I think a large part of that show was catered to my generation, the generation that grew up on Boy Meets World. Did the iCarly reboot work? I know that it caught a lot of people off guard, some of the things they said and stuff like that. I got one tab pulled up right now of a scene that I'm like, what? They said that? I haven't watched it yet, but I pulled it up. I don't know if that show's still going. All of these reboots, have they ever worked? I don't know. I think something that is good is what Zoe 101 did. Them jokers just did one movie. We're not doing a series. We're just doing one movie. Now, this is Camp Rock 3. Disney Plus makes you think it could be a series. However, them saying this is the cast of Camp Rock 3 kind of can make you believe that this is just going to be one movie. Now, the High School Musical reboot, the series, did that do well? I don't. Well, I'm an adult now, like, you know what I mean? So it's not catered to me. But I don't know if it was successful. I don't know if that was a successful thing. It might have been because they keep bringing back old stuff. But I think we should stop leaning on nostalgia and start making up new stuff, bro. Like, keep making up new stuff. Keep making up original content. And if it's good enough, people want to pick up on it. Like that little show with the Disney Channel show where they had the friend that was like trans, or she wanted to become trans and everything. Like, y'all remember that? Like, that went viral, bro. That went viral, dog. Like, that was talked about everywhere. People ain't been talking about Disney Channel since Zendaya left. But everybody was talking about that moment. You know what I mean? Everybody was talking about Descendants. Everybody was talking when Cameron Boyce passed away. Everybody was talking about it, bro. There are certain particular actors. There are particular moments that people are still talking about that cut through the surface of. Nobody watches Disney Channel anymore. Nobody watches Disney Plus anymore. If it's good enough, the people will come, bro. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like we got to stop being lazy and get back to the creativity. And not punish people for telling jokes when their job is to tell jokes. Like, that's crazy, right? That's crazy. We can all agree that that's insane. I love my company. I love my job. I love everything that I do. 100%. Amen. In Jesus' name. Yes, sir. This also Demi Lovato thing. Okay. Demi Lovato also posted this herself on Twitter. And it was this. It was her in the mirror being that gal. Have you ever really found the seam in your dreams? Have you ever want to be? Baby's in your ring. But I have this thing. It's too far away. I gotta let it show. It's time to let you know. It's to let you know. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gotta let the line. You better participate in chapter 3, being a teacher in Camp Rock. We will always have these special moments of Mitchie tours with so much love. Thank you, Demi, for giving us so many special moments. I ain't gonna lie. That entire rant I just had about nostalgia, I take it away if Demi Lovato gonna be in there singing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm fake. My entire rant I just went on, I take it all back if Demi Lovato in there singing, bro. If Demi Lovato in there singing, bro, I'm good with it, bro. Bring it back. Bring back Rashawn Fagan as well. Rashawn Fagan. I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, he would appreciate it. Rashawn Fagan. Shout out Rashawn Fagan. Let me see what Rashawn Fagan doing right now, bro. I'm sure he would appreciate it as well. Rashawn Fagan. What is Rashawn Fagan doing right now? Cheers to Rashawn Fagan Bottoms Up podcast out 7 months ago. I remember he said Disney didn't prioritize him because he was a man. And Disney only prioritized the woman in Disney Channel. And you got to think, I felt like they had to keep, Jonas Brothers, they had to keep themselves relevant. Trevor Jackson had to keep himself relevant. Who else? Those were kind of like the main ones, right? That are still kind of doing their stuff. I wouldn't consider Tyler James Williams, or as Black people refer to him, Everybody Hates Chris, as necessarily a, as necessarily a Disney kid. He was just a kid who had a Disney movie, but he was a Everybody Hates Chris, UPN, CW, Nickelodeon, Nick at Night rerun type of guy. That's who Chris was, in my opinion, or Tyler James Williams. Jordan Francis, I don't even know who that is. But Rashawn Fagan was definitely a Disney child because he was on Camp Rock. He was on Shake It Up. He was on two of the biggest things, you know what I mean? So let me see. Find the beat while scouting for hot girls. Oh. Hey. What? Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Give Rashawn Fagan a job. You know what I mean? No shade, no shade, no shade. Disney After Dark. Dang, they had Zero from Holes. Shout out to Zero from Holes. He's doing Twitch. Cal Massey, Justin Bieber best friend, and Rashawn Fagan. And this got 1.6K views. Dope network, man. This some good shit. But I ain't gonna lie. This is exactly what Buddy was talking about. This is exactly what Buddy was talking about. He said Disney Channel male stars don't get that push. I'm gonna watch that later, bro. I got to. But put Rashawn Fagan on it, man. Shouts out to all my male Disney Channel stars and all my women Disney Channel stars. Demi, you are the moment. I ain't gonna lie. I need you in there singing. I know your face ain't on the cast list. I need you in there singing. Some way, somehow. The sorry not I need to sing Sorry Not Sorry, please. For the culture. All right, anyways, we're gonna go on to the next thing, bro. I want to talk about this. I want to take a little detour before we go to David. I want to talk about this Trey Young, Pat Bev situation because people are talking about it. Obviously, I can't play the thing, you know what I mean? I can't play the clips because they're all podcast clips and, you know, people be copyrighting their podcasts and stuff, just in case you didn't know. But it all started like this, bro. Pat Bev tweeted, Hoops Herald, they posted a little screenshot, right? They posted a clip of NBA players going hard in off-season workouts. And they said, honest question, why do NBA players play so hard in random open gyms in the summer but give no effort in the All-Star game with millions watching? And so Pat Bev said something about that, right?
Play so hard in random open gyms in the summer but give no effort in the All-Star game with millions watching. My response is,
he said, because All-Stars take the game for granted. Not one All-Star on the court. Good bump. And then that's when Trey said, I don't think this is your place to talk respectfully. He said, how you going to say All-Stars don't take the game for granted? You ain't never been an All-Star. And then Pat Bev went on his podcast and he responded with, Trey Young, focus on winning. Trey Young, you don't win nothing. Everybody in Atlanta don't want to play with you. Nobody don't want to come down to Atlanta. You know why? Because I talked to people who used to play with you and they say Atlanta is the Trey Young show and they hate and they tired of the Trey Young show. They want to do the real thing. They want to do this. They want to be that. They want to do that. Woo, woo, woo. And all you do is worry about your stats. And that's the reason why y'all never win in Atlanta. Focus on winning in Atlanta. You've been to the playoffs 3 times. I've been to the playoffs 9 times. I know how to win. You don't know how to win yet. Learn how to win first of all. And that's what he said. He said, maybe you could take a page out of my book and follow what I'm doing, and then maybe you could win. He said, I don't know what April and May in Atlanta's like. I've never been in those trenches because y'all never made it that far. That's what he was saying. He said, y'all never get to play that like that. He said, focus on winning and leave me alone, buddy. So Trey Young, instead of just responding through tweeting like Trey Young usually would, he goes on his YouTube page, which he rarely uses now. He started from the point. Trey Young started from the point to get across his messages. So I'm not gonna lie. The first thing I thought is this is exactly why he started from the point, to clap back at things like this. And he literally clapped back because Trey Young, if you guys watch the games, the reason why Trey Young is such a big star and stuff like that, or another reason why he talks a lot of trash. He talks a lot of cash or money. The reason why New York fans at a political rally, at a New York Yankees game, at a New York Rangers game, at a New York Giants game, which is in Rutherford, New Jersey, a New York Jets game, why they just randomly start belting out, F Trey Young, F Trey Young, is because this man talks a lot of trash. And instead of saying F Trey Young and him just playing through it, he started bowing. He started blowing kisses. He started laughing at the crowd. He said, what you gonna do? Spit on me again? Huh? Make some noise now. I don't hear you. He rolled the dice on the Knicks logo, scooped up the money and said, we on the way to Vegas, baby. We at the play-in semifinals. He is a master trash talker, a generational talent when it comes to speaking smack. So instead of tweeting him like Trae Young would usually do and lay low and just say something to 2 sentences, he gave this man 12 minutes, bro. Pause. He gave him 12 minutes of just letting him know exactly who he is. Just in case you forgot you had amnesia because you pop in from the way you speak and the way your podcast is going and everything like that is one of the hottest podcasts for former NBA players, everything. Just in case you forgot, I want to remind you, you averaged 7 points a game. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I averaged 29 and 10. Don't talk to me when you average 7 points a game. And he said it started off with, hey, you were named to the all-defensive team 2 times in your career. Congratulations. That's a great feat. You made it to the NBA. That's something a lot of people can't do. But don't you dare speak to me about nothing. I averaged 25 and 10 last year. They said it was an off year for me. We are on the same playing field. I led my team to the Eastern Conference Finals, went against the number 1 seed Milwaukee Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals, scored 47 and 14 in the first game of the Eastern Conference Finals in my 3rd NBA season, and shimmied on the logo before I pulled up for 3 and threw it back off the backboard to John Collins. We is not the same. I was playing and 1 games in the Eastern Conference Finals my 3rd year in the league. You coming at Trae Young for what? Y'all you can't even sniff his shoes if you wanted to, boy. As a matter of fact, let's pull up the facts. Let's pull up the facts, man. But also, I have another thing to say. I have another part to say on this. So just hold up. It ain't as simple as, you know what I mean? Here's a 19-year-old Trae Young as a rookie with 25 and 17 on your bump cell, bro. You was in a Western Conference. Y'all only played twice a year, and he still cooked you like this. At 19 years old, bro. Terrible team. They got Alex Len out there. They had, man, look at this. Look at his teammates, bro. You want to talk about winning as a team sport? Look at his teammates at the time. He got, okay. You had Shea, future MVP. You have Marcin Gortat. I think this is Tobias Harris. Fringe all-star, quality starter for 10 plus years in the league and a future MVP. Trae Young, respectfully, had Kent Bazemore, respectfully. Greensboro Hornets, Kent Bazemore, who got cut from the Greensboro. I don't know if he got cut from the Greensboro Hornets, but shout out to Baze. He's a nice dude. Alex Len, where is he in the league right now? He stayed in the league simply because of Trae Young. Is that Omari Spellman in the corner? When's the last time you seen Omari Spellman in America play basketball? Respectfully, salute to Omari Spellman. He's a nice guy as well. I covered this team, so you know what I mean? I have to be, you guys were nice to me. But let's just talk facts, right? Let's just be realistic. All right, Trae, pulling up on you. Okay. Oh, no, that was actually on SGA. Shout out John Collins. Who is that? Dwayne Dedman? Dwayne Dedman. Alley-oops him. That was on you. Okay. Where else we going to go? We say all that to say, bro, there's levels to this, bro. Just like Trae said, Tobias Harris, Mike Scott, shout out Mike Scott and Lou Will. This is a great team, bro. This man Trae had 48-year-old Vince Carter, Omari Spellman, Alex Len. Come on, bro. Like Kent Bazemore. Come on, like what are we doing for real? For real? John Collins, this is the best player in the whole highlight that Trae's playing with right now, bro. And look at this. Come on, man. Stop playing with Trae, bro. Anyways, let's get back to the stuff, dog. Let's get back to the stuff. Trae, I said this with Sweetie, and I'll say it once again, bro. The only way to stop people trying you like this is to win. Winning cures everything, bro. The Atlanta Hawks win again. Ain't nobody gonna care. I remember I went around to a thing where it was a bunch of journalists, right? Bunch of sports journalists. We were all together. And afterwards, I talked to everybody that covers the NBA. And I said, who you think's better? I don't know if I said Jalen Brunson and Trae Young. It might have been like, LaMelo Ball and Trae Young. Anyways, it was one of those point guard conversations. And everybody was like, I would have said Trae Young a few years ago when they went to the Eastern Conference Finals and this and that, but he ain't really, as hot now. And that was everybody's synopsis. Everybody's thing on Trae Young was about Trae Young no longer being in the spotlight because the Hawks haven't made a run. Everybody's calling that run a fluke run. So far, it's proved itself to be true. It might just be a fluke run. However, them jokers had one of the best off seasons in the league. And hold on. Let me see. ECF. What was his stat line? ECF game one. It was 48. I said 47. I shorted him. My bad, Trae Young. He had 48 points. Come on, bro. And he shimmied. But how many assists he had in that game? He had 11 assists, so 48 and 11, bro. 48 and 11, dog. Come on, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? In the Eastern Conference Final, and they would have went to the finals if he didn't after a jump shot back into a referee's foot. They would have went to the NBA Finals if he hadn't have done that, bro. Like what? Like literally, the same place that Luka had the Mavericks at a couple years ago, and you'd be like, he took the Mavericks to the finals. Trae would have took the Hawks to the finals if he ain't stepped on the ref's foot. They were up 2-1 at the time. They were at home. Everybody was chanting Hawks in 6, Hawks in 6, Hawks in 6. Trae Young steps on the referee's foot. He goes out for the rest of the game. He's holding his ankle. He misses the next game. Giannis mixed the next game as well, just for context. But Milwaukee just had a better team without Trae, bro. They just had the better team. Trae comes back the next game. He's not 100%, but he kind of pushes through. Cam Reddish has a crazy game, but that's the end of the season. That's how it ended, bro. That's how it ended, and they never got back because Gallo left, or they traded Gallo and everything like that for DeJounte, and Lou retired, and who else? What else? Those were the two main different dudes. Bogey was still on the team. Kevin Huerter. They got rid of Kevin Huerter after the DeJounte trade and stuff like that. It was just, kind of the supporting cast disintegrated after that. That is what it was, bro. That is what it was. They would have went to the NBA Finals, so in a perfect world. However, Trae Young's got his best team since that Eastern Conference team now. With Kristaps Porzingis, Jalen Johnson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker coming off the bench, Luke Kennard coming off the bench. That team is locked and loaded. The only thing stopping them is health. And usually in the NBA, if you've never been healthy, you ain't going to be healthy. But on the off chance that you have an anomaly, Zion Williamson has played, he played 70 games in one season, right? So in an anomaly of that, say that everybody plays 60-plus games, 70-plus games, Rashad has taken another step in his development, the number 1 pick from last year. The Hawks are going right back to where they were in 2021, bro. They're going exactly where they were in 2021. And when they get there in the wide open East, everybody's going to have to eat their words. But that's what you got to do, Trae. Everything comes back to the basis of winning. If you don't win, there's no point. There's no point in any of this if you don't win. So winning cures everything. Winning cures the narratives. It's undeniable. They can't deny a ring. They can't deny a championship. They can't deny a finals run. You just have to win, Trae. If not, people going to look at your numbers and go, but they don't win. But the defense, they're going to talk about defense regardless if you become a good defender. Look at James Harden. It's empty stats. Empty calorie stats. This, that. You got to prove that you're different than James Harden and you could lead a team to a championship, bro. You talking about you want to bring Atlanta a championship, something that's never been done in Atlanta. A lot of people say, can Trae Young be the leading player on the championship squad? And a lot of people say no. He needs help. He needs to be the second to third option. This is the best chance I think you will have as the undisputed best player, right, on the team with Kristaps Porzingis, Jalen Johnson, Zachary Rashad to win a championship, bro. That's the best player. This year right here. You don't have a contract. You decided Atlanta was like, let's talk again next season with the new CBA. When the new CBA kicks in, you can get the supermax, everything like that, but you also have the chance to prove yourself. We can commit to you long term. They gave you the keys. What was that? 8 years ago? 7 years ago? Now's the time, Trey. Now's the time. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, bro, for sure. But that's what it comes down to. People like Pat Bev have no reason to talk on Trae Young. They're not in the same ballpark. It's extremely disrespectful for Pat Bev to think he could speak like that about Trae Young. However, at the same time, Trae Young, if you want people like Pat Bev to stop speaking about you, you got to win some ball games again. You got to win some ball games again, bro. That just is what it is, man. Let me get back on track now. David. So David was the second biggest story of yesterday. I'm going to read the official story, and then we'll go into all the Twitter detectives and social media detectives and things of that sort, right? If you ask him, where's the Cardi B Stephon Diggs video? I do not care. I don't care, bro. Tesla body. David and victim have matching tattoos. Dun, dun, dun. Team Z staff. This says like, shh, da, da, da. Singer David has a tattoo on his finger with the letters, shh, da, 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 on the young girl and the young girl's body found in his Tesla with the same tattoo on her finger. As Team Z reported, the body has now been identified as 15-year-old Celeste Ravaz. Rest in peace to Celeste. Authorities says she has a tattoo on her right index finger with the letters, shh, da, da, da. David's tattoo is also on his right index finger. Here it is, the missing person, Celeste Hernandez. Team Z spoke with Celeste's mom last week, and she told us about her daughter's tattoo, adding that it was in red ink. The mom also said Celeste has been missing for more than a year. Huh? But she was suspicious of the Tesla discovery because she said Celeste's boyfriend name was David. What? She had been missing for more than a year. What are you talking about? She left the house on Friday, April 5th. What? She was missing April 5th, 2024? Nah, bro. Wait. Huh? Oh my gosh, bro. What the? Oh my goodness. So he just been living in the free world. He was on all them streams and stuff like that for the past year, bro. Oh my goodness, dude. I didn't know this. They said for a year. I thought it was a typo. Oh my goodness. God bless the family. Oh man, that's tough. She was 15, bro. Oh man. Yeah, she was born in 2010. Current age 13. So she would have been 15 now. Remember when people were like, she's a 15-year-old? He was talking to a 15-year-old? No. At the time she was missing, she was 14 years old. Well, 13 years old according to this, but that's off. She would be 14 years old, right? No, she would be 13 because it wasn't September yet. She would have been 13 years old, 14 at the time. No, they found her like around the time of her birthday. 15 around the time they found her. Oh my goodness, bro. He was dating a 13-year-old. David, just to give you guys background, David's currently 20. So he would have been 18 or 17 dating a 13-year-old, bro. And unalived her, allegedly. Or it looks like has connections to that. I don't want to say on that. She was last seen wearing Hello Kitty sandals as a 13-year-old child, bro. Team Z spoke with Celeste's mom last week, and she told us about her daughter's tattoo, adding that it was in red ink. The mom said Celeste has been missing for more than a year, but she was suspicious of the Tesla discovery because she said Celeste's boyfriend's name was David. Oh, my goodness. I still see the shadows in my room. Team Z contacted LAPD's robbery on a live-in division and forwarded the contact information for Celeste's mom. Rihanna's tattoo. This tattoo is not unique. Rihanna popularized it when she put the tattoo on her right index finger back in 2008. Lindsay Lohan and Lily Allen, all others have the same tattoo. As for David, we look back at photos, oh my goodness, through the beginning of August 2024, and he did not have that tattoo. He took the tattoo off. Oh, buddy, you're cooked. He thought he was slick. So they discovered, but just to give you guys a background, they discovered the Tesla with the body that belonged to David, right? That was probably like a month ago. That same night when that news came out, he performed a show like nothing happened. He's been living like this for the past year. You sick son of a gun, bro. Allegedly. If this is true, the connections are true, everything like that. First photo you see is a tattoo of David from September 2024. David has been on tour for a while and has not been in Los Angeles for more than a month. Police have revealed that who was driving the Tesla before it left on Hollywood Street and impounded on September 5th. The vehicle had not been reported stolen. Police have not said they have a suspect. We've reached out to David's rep, who said they do not want to interfere with the ongoing police investigation, so they will not comment. Boy, you going to jail, boy. But let's go to the fans, what the fans are saying, man. A third of all the evidence there is on David so far. Discord messages, some from 2024, some from 2022. Celeste being referred to as David's girlfriend. He has a girlfriend. Pretty sure he's dating right now. What? Yeah, her name is Celeste. Drop the one of the missing girl, Celeste Rivera Hernandez. Oh, I'm in a song crisis right now. Drop the one of the missing girl. Wow. Celeste right here. Wow, bro. What in the world? Celeste in here? Hi, David Burke. David. Wow. This guy's such a weird. Oh, hold on. We got to go to the next one. Original Reddit post before girl's name was released. This guy's a weirdo. A close friend's little sister from the IE ran last year, and this is who she was with. We think her sister was her out. She was in 7th grade at the time. LAPD sweeps his place at the Hills. I'm terrified. That's who's in this car. Nobody has heard from her in months. I won't release names as she's a minor, but she's from Lake Elsinore. Oh, man. He's cooked. Pictures of David with a 15-year-old girl. Nah, she's 15 now. She was 13 back then. However, she was 100% was not 15 in these pictures, likely 13 to 14 here. Celeste and David won't never let me sleep. 3:50 a.m. Celeste and David right here. Let me see what this is. All right. This was just shared with me, a recent Reddit post. This guy has allegedly been known as a creep. This guy is a PDF file from what I've heard. My sister, who is now in the 9th grade, told me that he was dating an 8th grader. Let's call her C. Celeste. Oh, wow. He's cooked. And she would go on trips with him to LA. They're all in 9th grade now, and it turns out that C's friends knew that he would pay them to keep their mouth shut. Oh, my goodness. She's been missing for over a month now. No one knows where her whereabouts. Definitely something strange is going. Oh, man, you're cooked, buddy. Another picture of him messing with the missing girl, dating in 2023. She was 13 here. Oh, man, you're cooked, buddy. Please reply with things that aren't in here, and I will add them on. People need to know this guy's a sicko. Forgot to add this here. Victim's mother says she has a boyfriend by the name of David. Oh, man. David paying kids off. The wording of this post is throwing me off so slightly. I'm unsure what it totally means, to be honest, but I'll keep it anyways. Here's a picture of David and Lake Elsinore paying the kids off that they took. They had this picture before the body was discovered, and now it's being posted around by those kids. Oh, man, bro. Messages from the victim. Her and David had intercourse. I'm unsure where the messages were sent, so I'm not sure how old she is. But if we go off the timeline, she's 13 to 15. This is grape. I'm just going to check up on you. I don't want to talk to anyone. That's it. Okay, yes, of course. But you have to swear that you're going to stay safe. Are you going to talk to David? I'll go back with him because I don't want to get in any more trouble with him. I'm safe. No, I'm not. Okay, I love you. I'll text you in about a week. Don't delete Insta. Love you too. I won't. I made it. It can bleed and not bleed during because you probably did it when you were younger. And she said, you didn't bleed the first time. I didn't because I wasn't feeling it. You said bled. What? I thought I did, but I was just on my cycle. I only bled with David. Huh? W would guess I was just drunk and did it because he got mad at me the first time for not doing it with him. She was 13. She said she was oh my gosh, bro. Throw him under, bro. If all this stuff is true. Throw him under the jail expeditiously. Could be coincidental, but we all know that they were talking at this time, likely long before too, which makes it strange. David released romantic unaliving on her birthday. She was last seen in where she was last seen? April 5th, 2024. And he released this September 2022. Oh, her birthday. So they saying he knew her long beforehand. So what, she was like 13, 14 right here. So 2 years before that, she was 11, 10. Did I do that right? She was 11, 12. Man, throw David under the jail, bro. Throw David under the jail, bro. Close-up picture of David paying off his friends of the victim. This was a pic bro showed me. I'm not capping. And he's paying them off. Not even a year ago, homie told me David guy owes someone money in Lake Elsinore. Now this girl's missing from Elsinore. Weird. He told me he gave someone in Elsinore money because he was with the minor, and he showed me a picture of it too. I didn't even know if I believed it at the time, but now I'm tweaking. Not so much evidence, but very weird. Dude, you look at the missing person report and then the movie music video, and they look so similar, like dark skin, curly hair, sky. That stuff is chilling, especially at the end. Holy F. I made my research that the person in the romantic on the live end video is Cassidy Clark, but she looks nothing like she does in the romantic on a live end music video. He made her look like Celeste for a reason. Proof screenshots are not fake. And this round right here is just, it's David's Discord. Oh, man. What is this? We've had some reports. What is this? We've had some reports on users being harassed over having David-related profile pictures and other things in their DMs. If someone in the server has ever DM'd you and is bothering you with these kind of issues, please let me know or one of the staff know, and we'll handle it accordingly. None of you deserve to be over anything, and we will not tolerate that at all. Yeah, there it is, man. Dang, bro. This account is not the victim. I apologize for putting this in the thread. Celeste. That's why she deleted it. She said that's not the victim. Celeste Herrera, followed by David. David apparently showed Celeste in the stream. If anyone is able to clip up anything, I would appreciate this. I think Celeste was one of his girlfriends. Celeste is Team David too. So I assume my house is not my home. It's probably about Celeste. Celeste is the girl he used to show on the stream. Yahoo 7 is the girl who spoiled him. Dropped the one of the missing girl. Oh my goodness. A song by David called Celeste Recorded has surfaced. He mentioned Celeste twice. I know you're so tired. Oh, Celeste, afraid you'll love me when undressed. Afraid you only love me when undressed. Aw, you're cooked, buddy. Same user before saying they assumed that the house is, or what is it, Celeste in here? Celeste is the girl he shows on the stream. Same user before who said that they assume my house is not my home when talking about Celeste. The victim was supposedly in a cooking stream with David. If anyone can find a clip, please send it my way. I think she did on that one cooking stream with an ex. Lyrics from unreleased song, Oh Celeste, Oh Celeste. Third screenshot from the victim to a friend. Anissa, do not text me. He came back. He's crying. Do not text me. I fixed it. I'm staying. Don't text. What you doing? I miss you. So what the F happened? I fixed him. I don't know how we both cried to get here. And he changed his mind. I'm happy he did though. So Vada Vostar being wide dyeing her hair again. No clue. We were just both crying. More pictures of David interactions. Malik is in the building. He said this story is so crazy for so many reasons. If the parents knew that she had a boyfriend named David and she'd been missing for a year and she'd been on the internet with the dude, how did the police never put two and two together even without a last name? That's what I'm saying. This seems like obvious in a mug. These are people just on Discord. These are kids on Discord. I feel like doing their job better than the police. Like, I think you've gone in custody for much less things. Now he's just gonna run away, right? David's just gonna run away. Like, I don't know. I think that's kind of like the obvious thing to do right now. It's just run away. Wow. Was this? Just I guess pictures of him. Oh, interactions with Celeste. Oh, that's him on FaceTime with Celeste. Screen recordings of what Celeste's Instagram account looked like with clear posts of David. Dang, bro. Buddy is cooked. Her whole page is like David. Dang, they found this page with 154 followers. Oh, these social media detectives, bro, doing their job more than the FBI. Screen recording of what Celeste's daughter looks like. Clear pictures from the video, tattoo on her finger with clear says David, and the Instagram story of David and Celeste. More Discord messages. Hold on, let me see what these Discord messages say. Evan, we've known for weeks, bro. You know what she looked like? All I saw was she was white with red hair. No, I thought he was still dating his previous girlfriend. Yep, red hair. Who was the previous? I'm so slow. She was with them on stream before. Oh, when he was making 2016 and leave her. I'm gonna search it up. Like Twitch. Yep. Okay, thank you. He had that stream delete. LOL. He deleted his VODs. Sadly. Let me see. This girl was failed by so many people. I'm not gonna lie. I agree with you, Malik. I ain't gonna lie. She was missing for over a year. Like when I saw a year, I didn't know that because I just know that they found the Tesla that belonged to David. Like what they reported that like 3 weeks ago, maybe a month at the most. That's the last thing I knew about it. That's the first time I heard about it, just like everybody else. The fact that this girl was missing for a year, because they reported it, the Tesla that belongs to David. And then the mom was like, I know that's my daughter. And they identified it as a daughter at that moment. How do you not arrest David in that exact moment? It's just, it's just, I don't know, man. So yeah, he deleted it. Sorry for the late response. Hold on. Some more things have been saying. Okay, sorry for the late response. I'm sure the police have been involved, but I don't know the full details of C's life. It seemed to me that she had a broken home life, a family life. Oh, there it is. Because the way my sister put it, she would never be home and was always out. Seems like the parent relationship wasn't there, and I'm not sure if he's still paying or not. I can ask my sister and get back to you. I asked my sister, and she said she isn't sure, but I saw a news article of the picture of the girl. My sister confirmed it was indeed Celeste. Here we go. See the news article here. Her name was Celeste, but I use the term C just in case it wasn't her, but this confirms it. The guy is a PDF from what I heard. Oh, yeah, this is the C one. And that was that. So the person who posted the thing about finally unrestricted. So here I go. Real missing posters. Dang. She had missing posters. I'm not sure if this poster is real, but this is a real photo of the missing poster from a year ago. My friend posted this on her story in June. Missing Celeste Hernandez Rivas 13-5-3-120. Dang. Sent to me a text of a friend who's close to team member on David's team. I'm unsure how reliable this is, but I'm adding regardless. Yeah, the car was in the tow yard and he started to stink, so they peeped inside. Wow. Bro was at a last show last week, just a couple days after this came out, and he said he had his location on and he was just on tour at a different truck stops. That dude was on the run. He said he isn't responding to anybody from the label or him. Hello, I want to remain anonymous, but send some insider information about David. This text is from a friend that is friends with a close member of the team. It is also reported that he has an unreleased song admitting to unaliving her. Oh my goodness. He's cooked, bro. This girl's not Celeste that we're talking about, by the way. It's just a coincidence she has the same jacket and name. Please refrain from attacking her. And the party with the pill sniffers. Yeah. I'm in the back with the hard hat members. Yeah. This picture is undeniably her. This is him and her in the background. Hey, who's the girl? He said, you a fed. Oh, man. Yeah, you cooked, bro. Peep the comment left under her post. What is this? Just wearing the same outfit on this TikTok that he wore on the FaceTime. Yeah, buddy, you're cooked. Peep the comment left under her post. Then his TikTok, he made a joke about it. Post motion featuring boyfriend. And then, can I please have 10 bands? How many racks can I have? Give me 10 bands right now. And he sent 9,000. And she said, I can't stop falling for her. And then she put the heart emojis. Oh, man. He just sent her 10,000 like that. Gosh, Lee. I need to sing about. No, I'm just wondering. When your car declines at therapy and they bring in that one Hello Kitty girl you met in 2021. That's crazy, bro. The Hello Kitty girl was a 13-year-old, bruh. Boyfriend's kitty. People have known about this. This is sick. He only asks underage girls. I know, right? I'm not joking either. David only talks to women from the server. Oh, bro, simp. Ha, ha, ha. Yes, for real, for real. They're usually 15 to 16, too. What the heck? David is a PDF file. Dang, bro. Another girlfriend that David had, if you can even call it that, he groomed these girls. David, why? Praise her family. I used to be close friends with David, and we dated when I was 16 and he was 18. If we seen each other in real life, we've seen each other in real life twice max. And there's so much more, but he introduced me to religion and whatnot. So I'm so shaken up by the fact that he would have done this. I remember a Celeste and have a picture of them together that I've seen in the past. He has the same tattoo as her as well. He definitely gone in some involvement and belongs under the jail. And oh yeah, this is her. Oh, she posted. Dang. Some of David's reposts. Me if I see her talk to other dudes. Oh no. Me after hearing about her past with other boys, I'm jealous and utterly disgusted by her offers. She was 11, bro. She was like 13. Oh my goodness. Home around the time she passed. He was actually home during the time she passed, just not when she was found. A Reddit poster called this out when it first happened. Can you guys stop posting this comment? I deleted it for a reason. There's an active investigation. Yes, it's her. Yes, I'm heartbroken. Yes, it's a little effing girl, and she was failed horribly by entire communities. I want to throw up thinking about it, what she could have gone through in the last year. She should have been sitting in class in high school, living a normal life as a kid, and now she's gone. She never saw 15. They found her body on her 15th birthday. Stop tagging me and let me grieve in peace. Oh my goodness. Kali Uchis has unfollowed him and is currently in the process of having her song with him taken down. Your friend David is under this and that. And she said, not my friend. I did a song with him, which is currently in the process of being taken down with today's disturbing news. She said, it's okay, baby. People like her and women always get blamed for the things that men do, LOL. The internalized misogyny of this world. But how is she supposed to know this? Facts. It's like, my boy, they had a thing, right? They had a thing. And something happened, and they had someone who was close to the person. They were like, why would you post that now? And they were like, we didn't know that something was going to happen. So, yeah, it's the same thing. The Gus was previously mentioned, has been unfollowed by David. Oh, this is the Gus that was telling. Celeste was still in contact until a month ago. My sister's that crazy that got downvoted. He's lying. His timeline doesn't add up. Celeste was missing since 2024, not just a month. Yes, she was missing that long, officially, all caps, but she still had friends who were in contact with her. Again, I'm not sure what her family life is like. It seemed very broken to me, which makes it believe that she didn't want to go back home. What I meant was my sister and her friends lost all contact with her for over a month since early mid-August, but I'm not sure. Oh, what the heck? Celeste face reveal. Lamo. Here's a face reveal. Celeste. That's a picture of the girl. Was getting way too many messages. I hate being in this type of stuff, but the body that was found in David's car. Let me see. Hate being in this type of stuff, but the body that was found in David's car was ID'd as my friend and a friend of my old friend group. It was known that she was dating David, to me at least. Screenshots I'm showing is me first explaining the story with everything for a bit, showing proof that this is the same girl by name and face from stuff that she sent me back then. It's hard to prove some of the screenshots because Instagram deleted her messages when she deleted her new account, but I have old screenshots from her older account. It shows her messages But to add more proof that I knew her, I added a screenshot at the end of us being in the same group chats, matching the same name and profile pictures and screenshots as the David server. And then another screenshot of a picture of them together that got posted online. David used to have pictures with her on his post, but later took them off when they broke up, from what I could detect. Last time me and Celeste called me, she was drunk and spamming, calling David. Drunk? She was third? Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my days. My father, by the way, was an alcoholic at 13, just to get perspective on it. But geez, Louise, she was drunk and spam calling David. They have on matching tattoos from when they dated. David used to have pictures of her on his Instagram, but after they broke up, he took it off. Only thing throwing me off is the age, but I'm just going to assume that she lied about her age to everyone in the friend group back then, because they did date. And then 2 days after that, that call with me and her, she deleted her whole account. Pictures too also. It looks just like her. No way that this is another Hispanic named Celeste with the same curls, same face. It just doesn't make sense. Same. It gets to a point with the coincidences. Absolutely mobbed. Oh, he posted this on his page. Bro, what? Oh, he was bold. Posting this with his 13-year-old girlfriend. Oh, voila, he's finished. What? What's this? What is this? Dave on his label suing Lamp for posting a photo of him and Celeste in Discord in 2023. Voila, he's finished. I know what he leaked already. What you mean? We're literally preparing to sue him. LMAO. Lamp is about to owe $30,000. Legal team going bonkers right now. Indeed. Just more proof that they knew each other. Wildness was following help Deuce. Followed by David. Oh, these are just people that they SQC, he solved it.
So it's not, so I can go like this.
Yeah.
Her 12th and 13th birthday were love songs.
No, I didn't expect Element. I swear to God, I'm in LA and it says September 7th for me.
Oh, he dropped. So he knew.
Case correct. It's actually the most.
And he did this on Paint.
Guys, everything lines up. Guys, you're talking about, what would be the other this? Guys, just for this very one coincidence, it'd be 365 times 365. We're talking about 1 out of 133,000.
What is XQC talking about, bro?
It's not 3. So you take the first one as the baseline. This is your baseline.
User, that's crazy.
Dude, so it's nothing, right?
So there it is. XQC solved David and Celeste's case by revealing that David dropped songs on her 12th and 13th birthday. Case solves, it lines up. Picture that David posted in his close friend's story on Instagram. People have known about this and only are now coming forward. Now, you guys are sick too. Little calm pick. You guys are sick. Dang. Last thing before I go to bed, since it's 4 a.m., picture sent into David's Discord by Celeste herself. I can't see the shirt clearly, but we can all use our heads and assume that it's a picture of David and Celeste. Ignoring the hair and everything else in the video, if I don't want to hear the full version of the cover, I might just you not even the fart, and there's a picture of David. Screen recording the Celeste brother speaking up. I cannot confirm this. Celeste brother speaks up and reveals that David did it. Whole chat attached to this video. All right, so this is Matthew. So, dude, why does David follow you? All respect to your sister, and I hate how people are being. Was it really him? All love, man. Yes, it was him, because he found my account out of nowhere and followed me. What? Well, he has it coming. That's wild, just randomly. Did you ever even talk to him? He said, I met him once in person. Did you or your family know that your sister was being with him? Like, bro, these are kids doing like detective work. That's crazy, dude. Sorry, my bad. Give me a second. Because he found my account. I don't know. Well, you know what's coming. He said, I met him once in person. Did you or his family know of your sister being with him? Like, was she living with him? All this stuff is confusing and disgusting. I knew and went to the police about it, but lack of evidence, quote unquote. So it was waved off. Oh my goodness. BS. Now that there's 1,000 people backing you, it won't happen again. But if they had listened, even then they won't do anything. They haven't done anything towards him. That's how they are. All celebrities are. Just look at Diddy. They don't do nothing. I know it sucks. It's really crazy. People suffer for it. How long has it been since she's been gone? Dead 2 weeks. Dang, that soon? People have been saying like a month. This dude's a weirdo. His songs all have weird messages and imagery. What do you think happened? When was the Tesla found? Let me see the actual date of that. David Tesla found. Let me see when this Tesla was found. Of course, all the stories are from like yesterday. Okay. It was found September 10th. Her birthday, September 7th. It was found Monday. So September 10th. September 10th was Wednesday. They said they was found Monday, which is September 8th, a day after September 7th. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Let me see. Like evidence, internet teens doing what taxes to go to police for. 100%, bro. 100%. She told me that I was once she told me that I was crazy. I said, baby girl, I know they be telling us, man. Facts, bro. But that's why they be trying to use lyrics in court, bro. What do you think happened? He said I don't know. Dang, was your sister in love with him and choosing to stay? I'm guessing it was all just manipulating her. Yeah, she was always saying that she was waiting until she was 18 to get married, stuff like that. Oh my goodness. Effing sick. Oh, so she was 15. So she was living. And he did it on the birthday. Yeah, she was always with him. Really sick. What is it with all those people in the circle who knew and didn't say anything? I saw one guy did, and he got sued by him. I'm sure it would have kept going to if he kept pushing. Dog, what? I never knew that. My sister wouldn't say anything ever. Dude, there's so much stuff in that Discord he has. What? There's a Discord? Yeah, it was just a fan Discord and stuff like that. I wasn't in it, obviously, but from what I know, he was decently active in it. And some screenshots and screen recordings were posted today and yesterday after the news. Showed one guy saying this. The one of the missing girl, Celeste Rivers Hernandez, 95% legit is someone in that server, and I have a lot screen recording, looking up messages, and it wasn't edited or anything. What the F? No effing way, dude. Please send me more if you know this dude. I got you, bro. Let me find everything that's been posted for you. That's why so many people were after David now after this. They have found so much evidence to back this up. Dude, I never knew this. Only a small amount of people were aware until today. I wish I would have known. I could have used this. You didn't have your sister added on Discord, right? He said, I don't even have a Discord. Yeah, I was just seeing something because somebody took screenshots of her account supposedly. And then he just put face. All right, this is what I got. And he sent all the screenshots, all the evidence, all the stuff that we just went through. All the pictures we just saw are these photos of her. And then there's an unreleased song about her. And then he said, yes, that's her. Do you know any of your sister's Instagram accounts? Here are some of the messages that people are showing as well. And he showed pictures of her. He said, that's my sister, dog. Dang. He said, dang, it is. Dang, bro. You think this is real? Yes, I do. You know who Gus is? He's dead. What? He got shot up? You think by David? Bro, what? He got multiple bodies? He said other stuff. Oh, other stuff. He said, okay. Kids is hilarious, bro. He said, oh, okay. All right, anyways. What in the world, bro? Let me see. This is what her brother was saying. David's burner TikTok he posted a week before the body was found saying no more hugs. Who's more haunting? People don't know about this account and the victim. How people don't know about it? It's got 20,000 followers. I am sad. Where's the haze? Yeah, this is some sick stuff. All right, man. That's the thread investigation on David. There is Let me see. What is this? Is this the one I just looked at? Oh, this page no longer exists. Dang, I think this is the person that said they were gonna rebrand from a David page. They said I'm disgusted. Dang, did they delete the tweet altogether? So here's them on the stream. They said, "Is this her in a jacket?" This we do not know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We do not. Yeah, because I remember the girl said, "Nah, her name just happened to be Celeste. That ain't her for real."
Say water. Let's say water. Let's say water.
Dang, Archie, all the boys. Oh, her right there. Dang.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. W's in the chat, man.
Oh man, bro. He's talking about W's in the chat. The sister said something. I can't believe he murdered my her sister's friend. My old friend's sister. She was 13 years old. Justice for Celeste. She wasn't your sister's friend. I doubt you even have a sister, but yeah, tragic news. Yeah, believe what you want. I don't really care if you do. All I care is that this guy gets put in jail for what he did to an innocent little girl. How is she 13 but 15? And then she is 18 plus rolling the server. She's 15 now. That was my mistake. All right. Hold on, little twin. Okay. Jason, I don't know if this is recent or new, but yeah. Let me see.
Situation
with David?
Yeah,
he didn't do it.
He's not a murderer?
No.
Thank God, bro, because I was still gonna listen to his music. I was just worried that I'd be an asshole if I did.
No, listen, he didn't do it. He literally performed the next day. If he was a suspect, the police would have been after him. He's not a suspect.
He's not just escaping the police clutches?
No. And I'm gonna perform. We're gonna perform on the 20th, me and David.
Sus in the ween.
Let me do it. I'll make it. So
period.
You think David did it?
Do I think he's a murderer?
Yeah.
Can't rule him out.
Can't rule him out?
Can't rule him out.
Damn. No
Dang.
way.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Salute to Buddy, bruh. Standing on all 10. Buddy stood on all 10, bruh. In front of Jason. He said, "You think he did it?" He said, "Yeah." Shout out to Buddy, bruh. Jason, you're tweaking. He talking about we got a show on the 20th. Buddy, it's not happening. It's too hot for David right now. He's not about to do any shows this week.
Oh, I did think was incredibly soft. I don't know if it's
how
true.
do you steal a Tesla though?
Huh? Wait, so you think it is him?
No, I don't think it's him.
Tesla.
I don't think it's him because he's been on tour.
No,
but also,
I don't think it's him either. I think it's like almost obviously not him. But what's weird is that Crocs dropped him.
Yeah, why would they do
that? That's weird.
Yeah, and Hollister. Like, what? Why would they do that? Guilty till proven innocent? No. Innocent till proven guilty.
Situation.
Yeah, terrible week for FaZe. The worst possible PR week for FaZe, bro. I think I saw something. Black Boy Max said that he had to call this dude a weirdo from his hospital bed. And it was a selfie of him in a hospital bed. I don't know if he posted on his burner and it was a tweet and delete, but I saw it. I couldn't find it when I was looking for it after the fact. But what did Black Boy Max know? He leaves FaZe. A month later, FaZe goes up in flames, bro. Old FaZe with Rain and Temper, right? Going back and forth about, I think it was, I can't even remember, so I ain't gonna say the names. But one of them once got with a girl that was 17 or with a minor. And he said he eventually admitted to it. He said she was 17. I didn't know until after the fact. And I felt disgusted and everything like that. And he said, your story keeps changing. Was she 13? Was she 15? Was she 17? Did you know beforehand? Did you know afterwards? You keep changing up your story, bro. So those two former FaZe members were going at it. Then News FaZe said, we ain't got nothing to do with that. That's old FaZe. This is new FaZe. We ain't got nothing to do with them old FaZe people. And then this comes out and Jason still defends him. Jason, you were doing so well. You had the song. You had the My Girl, My Dream. Whatever the song was, it was a good song. It was one of the better songs that streamers have put out. And you decide this is the hill you decide to go on because it's your friend. Look, let me tell y'all something about y'all friends. If y'all friends ever get into some stuff, bro, you still have to hold people accountable, bro. You got to keep that same energy, bro. Now, it don't have to be all, you ain't got to be all King Kong about it. That's your friend. There's an emotional connection there. But, like, come on, bro. What are we doing, man? Let me see what Black Boy Max said. because he said something and it was like deleted. Cardo disses Playboy Max and he dissed him. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, so Cardo Wing said, "Rap dying. If y'all think Playboy Max weeks saving anything, y'all all crazy." He said, "Let's turn up." Expose him. Expose him. Where's his Maxine, bro? Hey, your age, Kai CNAT, Playboy Max Speed, any other streamer, we got Bruce drop him off for good now. It's funny. He posted this. He said, "You got me posting about this week, man." Let me see. 365. Maybe I guess he was talking about Cardo. I ain't gonna lie to you. It might have been Cardo. I ain't gonna hold you. But anyways. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. This is terrible. Terrible look for Jason. Why I like this is crazy at this point in time. There's a lot of details revealed, and it's okay. His friends, why wouldn't they want to give him the benefit of the doubt? Let me see the responses to this. You still messing with a 13 to 15-year-old at 20? What are you even talking about? That's what David was doing. What you know about? How did y'all get that slow to defending David that did all that stuff? Y'all gotta stop supporting these streamers. Even if he didn't, he was with the 13-year-old girl. You dudes are sick. Arrest him too. All right. Don't. All right. There's a little sketchy though. What's sketchy about it? This clip is 6 days old. Stop being weird. I remember somebody said that. It was an old clip. 6 days old isn't weird. You're Jason. It isn't 6 days. 6 days isn't that old. No, all the information didn't come out until yesterday though. Jason obviously didn't know anything. If you watched more than Jason for half an hour, this news came out today. Not facts. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no way he's saying bro innocent. Best friend. He was acquaintance at best. Yeah, he won't be there on the 20th. David couldn't be any more guilty. This ain't looking too good, little bro. Of course he gonna say that. That's his best friend. This was before the news, by the way. So yeah, I remember someone said that this is an old clip, but I'm glad that the comments, you know what I'm saying, still confirmed that it was an old clip. Because that would have been crazy for Jason, bro. That would have been crazy for Jason. And Jason, he was just talking about avoiding controversy like last week. So yeah, that's that. Because they didn't know that it belonged to a 15-year-old girl and everything like that, and they had matching tattoos and everything. So yeah, it was just a bad take that didn't age well. Buddy was right. Jason was in denial because it was his friend. I think with yesterday, the evidence was kind of like undeniable in the court of public opinion. And there is that. Let me see. Anything else? There is. I have another one. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Face Temper followed David after finding out he was a PDF. This was the one that just got exposed for allegedly being so. For allegedly doing the same thing. R. Kelly, Bill Cosby loves to chill. Someone said friendly fire. That's a Spider-Man. I don't know. This might be a joke, though. This might be a joke, man. For Giddy. What is this? Not impersonating anyone? Yeah, this is definitely Lil Tay just exposed David after the news. He was in my DMs when I was 15. It all makes sense now. All right, cool. That was it, though. That's it. That's all I got for today. You all take care of yourselves. Y'all have a happy Thursday and things of that sort. Y'all be productive. Y'all make it a good week. Y'all run through the tape in terms of the end of the week. Y'all enjoy the basketball that's on tonight. Who's on tonight? Let me see who's on tonight. Let's look at the schedule. Let's look at the schedule. It is. Hold on. I saw it, but I need to share the screen. The Dream at 7:30 Eastern Time. And then the Aces and the Storm at 9:30 Eastern Time. Game 3s, and then we have another game 3, I guess, tomorrow, right? We have another game 3 tomorrow with New York and Phoenix. So, yeah, we'll see if Atlanta can get it done and Vegas can get it done, man. Yeah, come on, man. Let's go. Y'all enjoy it. As always, my name is Rashad Milling. This is the road to 10K subs. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and follow along on this channel because I'm live each and every single day with uploads. I'm 2.5 days behind now, 3.5 days behind on uploads of segments of the lives. Please just stay patient with me. And until next time, please take care of yourselves. Peace.
Rashad, why you
Anyways.
didn't hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.